welcome to Sarah Yoga. So we are back here. Today we have a nice quick evening restorative. So this is perfect to send you off into your evening if your body is feeling a little bit sticky, or maybe midday if you're feeling out of whack. Jump onto your mat and we'll work out some of those kinks. All right? So the only thing you're really going to need today are your mat and yourself, right? You can just set aside any props, nothing fancy at all, okay? So go ahead, grab your mat, and we'll jump right in. So let's start in a comfortable seat. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on your mat cross-legged or on your knees. Close your eyes, right? We don't have that much time, but sometimes just a little bit of time is enough to restore the mind, get out of whatever you are currently working on, and just take a moment for yourself. Go ahead and start to take a nice couple deep rounds of breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and again, deep breath in. Feel that breath fill up the lungs, fill up the ribs, all the way down to that low belly. Out through the mouth. One more like that. Drop the breath all the way down. Open mouth. This time we're going to breathe in through the nose. Close the lips lightly. Exhale through the nose. Starting to shift into that ujjayi breath in and out of the nose. Just keep your eyes closed here. Start to feel that breath brushing across the back of your throat. Right, notice if you're holding any tension in the body, right? Maybe those shoulders soften down away from your ears. Maybe you let go of any tension or gripping in the jaw. Give yourself a moment to just check in here. What is your day so far? Right, what are you feeling? What's going on for you today mentally, emotionally, physically? All of these are really going to affect, right, the experience and that filter in which we see the rest of the world with. Start to notice the sound of the breath in the back of the throat. Kind of like you're fogging up a mirror, but with the lips closed. Take a few more rounds of breath here for yourself. Again, drop that breath all the way down so you can feel your belly and your low back expand on the inhale. Nice. One more together. Inhale through the nose. Through the nose, exhale. So we're going to start to add the arms, blink the eyes open, drop those hands down. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, float them down. Right, maybe already just feeling a little bit better knowing you have some time with your breath here. Inhale, rise up. Maybe look up, really stretch up tall, and exhale, float those arms back down. Got two more. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, rise. And exhale, float it down. Last time, inhale, really drop that breath down as you get taller and reach up. Exhale, arms float down. So we're gonna head right into it. Come onto our hands and our knees. Let's take a few cat-cows here. Tuck the toes, knees are right underneath the hips. Inhale, roll, open through the heart, arching. Exhale, push down into the mat and round. And again, deep breath in takes you all the way through. Still sort of riding those waves of your breath. Exhale and round. Let's count it out this time. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, One more like that. Inhale, really stretch the whole spine. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3. Empty out, and 1. Climb your hands forwards, tuck your toes, just a brief downward dog here, lift up the hips, maybe pedal out those legs. So I know this is restorative, so we're just gonna take a little movement and then we'll drop right into those restorative poses. Look forward, start to make your way back to your hands at the top of the mat. Let your head go here, forward fold. So you can take any variation, right, depending on how tight the backs of the legs are today for you. You can put a little bend in your knees. You might rest your elbows on your thighs if that's too much to drop the hands to the ground. Or you can grab opposite elbows here and just sway a little, right? Take some movement, shake out the head, shake out the elbows, arms. Bounce a little, feel that upper spine release by letting the weight of your head really drop down. Come back to your breath. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Through the nose, exhale. One more. Inhale, rock more weight to the balls of the feet. Feel those inner heels draw down and back. And exhale, release your elbows if you have them. Soft little bend in your knees. Start to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Arms go up and overhead, and right away, let's dive it back down. Moving through 2 sun salutations. Take a halfway lift, so walk your hands to your shins or the tops of your thighs, heart forwards. And exhale, fold. Plant those palms, step back plank or modified plank pose with those knees down, up to you. 1 breath forward rocks you forwards. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, take a baby cobra here for the first one. Heart forwards, push through the tops of the toes. Exhale, lower back down. Let's take 1 more. Inhale. Get nice and long, really lead with the heart. Right, feel that chest, that heart opening up, stay open. Right, really allowing for the body to lead with the heart and not the head. Take it back, all fours, take a few circles here through the hips. Maybe shake out the head, maybe let out an audible exhale. How about that, right? Use your voice, let it go. And then we'll take it back, downward dog, just a breath. Exhale, draw the heels down and back. Look forwards, walk your way to the top of the mat. Drop the head, inhale, rise, all the way up to stand. And again, right back down, exhale, fold. Let's find that halfway lift, 1 breath in. Exhale, plant your palms, step back plank or modified plank. Inhale, rocks you forwards. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, or you can rise up into that upward facing dog. Exhale through hands and knees, circle out the hips. Then we're gonna go once more, downward dog, just for a breath here, pedal out the legs. From your downward dog, take that right leg and sweep it up and back. Exhale, step the foot through, lower your left knee down. We're heading right into pigeon pose. So right foot's gonna walk over to the left, flex the toes back, and then land on your knee and your shin. So a couple of options here, right? You can stay upright here on your hands. You can slide a pillow or a prop underneath this right thigh if you feel like you need that support there. Right, or you can start to lower. So it just depends again on your flexibility today. Maybe coming down to the elbows. If you like, untuck those back toes, drop the weight of the pelvis, dropping that right hip down. And then just for a moment here, take a breath for me. Push down through either the toes or the top of that left foot and kind of pull your heart forward. Just a gentle reminder to keep that heart open. Shoulder blades on the back, feel the length through the back of the neck. And then keep that length. Go ahead and soften to your degree. Let go of the face. If you want a little prop for your forehead, you can double fist your hands and stack them, resting your forehead right on top of the hands. And just feel your body melt here. Also, no pressure to do anything specific. All right, other than just kind of watch what comes up in the mind as we stay here for a moment. Observing, right? What are those thoughts moving through the mind? Are they helpful or hurtful? And then can you come back to the breath? All right, what is happening right now for you in that physical body? Where do you feel this the most? Right, let yourself move into that space instead of distracting yourself and moving away from it. Maybe allow yourself to get heavier. Maybe even those muscles begin to let go of their resistance. Allowing for the exhales to take you a little bit deeper. So let's do this here for the last few rounds of breath. I want you to inhale for the count of 5. Exhale for the count of 7. All right, if that's too much, inhale for 3, exhale for 5. Lengthening out those exhales. Still with you here, you've got it. A few more rounds of breath. If you have the hands and fists, go ahead and release them. And we're now going to start to roll up. So to come out of this, I should have done this the other way for your benefit, but we're going to roll over to that right hip, lengthen out the left leg, and then bring that right foot, I'll spin around, bring that right foot to the inside of the left thigh. So now we're up in a seat. Flex the left toes back towards your face. Walk your hands to frame that left foot. And then get nice and tall here. Again, leading with the heart. Exhale, folding over this left leg. So I like to take this into a little twist, right? You can wrap the right hand to the outer thigh, outer shin, maybe that outer foot. And then use your left finger pads to push away from the ground. Roll open through the heart. Exhale and fold. So feeling this not only into the back of this left leg, the calf and the hamstring, but also that right side body. Right? Kind of countering our pigeon on the right side, opening that back up. Come back to your breath. Noticing, right, the different kinds of patterns of thoughts that we might carry around with us all day. And we use our practice in this time that we set aside for ourselves, right, really to kind of dig deep in there in a positive way. Trying to let that best self shine forwards. Nice. Go ahead, release that. Roll yourself all the way up. And we're just gonna climb up and over that right leg. Face the top of the mat again. Come back around, all fours. So take any movement here. You might wiggle out the hips. Shake out the head. Maybe up into a downward dog. That feels good to straighten out that right leg, pedaling out the legs, whatever you need. And then we'll head to the other side. All right, so here we go. Whether you're in downward dog or on all fours, we're gonna step that left foot forwards. Bring that left foot over to the right, setting up for pigeon pose. Flex the toes back, lower the knee, lower the shin. Square off your hips as best you can. Right hip forward, left hip goes back. And then either just staying upright here for that regal pigeon, maybe untucking those back toes, or starting to lower yourself down. Use any props that you need, maybe underneath that left hip. If you want to stack your fists underneath your forehead, you can, and then right away just sink into it. 5 count inhale. 7 count exhale. Or if you're doing the other version, 3 for the inhale, 5 for the exhale. All right, come back over and over to the breath and where you feel this physically in the body. Just let the breath do the work for you. All right, trust that as you go a little bit deeper in the breath, you're going to kind of uncover and get in there. And we don't really need anything else here. And just set all of that other stuff aside. Just you and the breath. And you might even feel here on those inhales, the belly widening so much, expands down into that left leg or even towards the ground. Maybe it might even expand all the way down into the pelvic floor and the tailbone. The sort of seat of our intuition, the base of our spine. Stick with those long exhales. You've got a few more here. And when you're ready, just climb it up. You're gonna roll open. That right leg reaches long, left foot to the inside of the thigh. Flex the right toes back towards your face. Start to frame that right foot. Ground down to get open through the heart. And then exhale, folds. Maybe wrap that left hand to the outer leg, outer foot. You're gonna use the right finger pads to just lift away. Open up the heart one more time here, and then exhale, let it go and fold. And then start to roll your way all the way up. So we're going to meet back here in our seat. Just close your eyes. Maybe one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly, and just kind of feel any difference in the body. Nice. So I will leave you here. That was our nice, quick little restorative class to kind of set you on your way. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time on Sarah Yoga. Namaste.